വന്നിട്ടില്ല കേട്ടോ ഇതൊരു വീഡിയോ. വെളിപ്പോൾ ഏതാ 100 പേരാ ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഇരുന്നാൽ വന്നു. കുറച്ചൊരു സൂം പോണേ. ഓക്കെ, ആണോ? ചെക്ക് ഇത് 1 പ്ലസ് മ്യൂട്ടാണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഇത് ബ്ലൂ ആണെങ്കിൽ മ്യൂട്ടല്ല, ഇവിടെയാണ് മ്യൂട്ടാണ്. നീ അങ്ങോട്ടൊക്കെ പോണത്? എന്നെ വിഷ്ണു ഉറങ്ങാൻ പോണോ? ഇരുന്ന് കളിയൊന്നും പറയാം. 5 മിനിറ്റ് തല കുനിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. വന്നിട്ടില്ല.
രണ്ട് സെമിയുടെ, ഒരു സെമിയുടെയും പിന്നെ ഒരു ലൂസേഴ്സ് ഫൈനലും പിന്നെ ഫൈനലും ഒരുമിച്ച് കൊടുക്കാം. പിന്നെ വരുന്ന ചീഫ് ഗസ്റ്റിൻ്റെ ആരെങ്കിലും എന്തെങ്കിലും പേര് ഒരു പേപ്പർ ടീച്ചറിന് ആരാണ് ഏത് പ്രോഗ്രാം കൊടുക്കുന്നതെന്നുള്ള
ആര് കാരണം കുഴപ്പമൊന്നും ഇല്ലടേ, ക്ലോസ് പോകണം. മതി, അത് മതി. അതെ, കുറച്ച് കൂടി പോക്കോ. മതി, അത് മതി. കുറച്ചുകൂടി പോക്കോടാ. അത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല, അത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല. എന്നാലും ഓക്കെ. റൈറ്റ്, ലെഫ്റ്റ്, വിഷ്ണുവിൻ്റെ അങ്ങോട്ടല്ല. അതെ, കുറച്ച് ഒറ്റ പൊട്ടിക്കും കൂടി. മതി. ഇല്ല, അത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല, കറക്റ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, കേൾക്കണ്ടേ?
എൻ്റെ പ്ലേസ് പുറത്ത് പോയി ഓരോ കളിയെല്ലാം വെച്ചിട്ട്
എനിക്ക് മറ്റവരോട് കളിക്കാൻ പറ.
മറ്റവരോട് കളിക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞുണ്ട്.
വിട്ടത് മുഴുവൻ എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് മാറ്റണം. അത് എഡിറ്റിങ് എടുത്ത് വെച്ചേക്കാണ് കുഴപ്പം.
KKR
ഇതിൻ്റെ ഇതൊന്നും നോക്കിയേക്കണം കൂടിക്കിടക്കണം. കുറച്ച് ആ മതി. അത് ചാർജാണ് രണ്ടാമത്തെ ബാറ്ററി. ഏതാ അതിനകത്ത് രണ്ടാമത്തെ? ഇതാണോ? അല്ല അപ്പുറത്തെ മറ്റേ ക്യാമറയുടെ
ഇതാണോ? ഫുള്ളായി കിടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഫുള്ളാണ്
ആണോ? 2 ലൈറ്റ് ഉണ്ടാവും, 4 ലൈറ്റ് ഉണ്ടോ? അല്ല മറ്റേ ലൈറ്റ് ഉണ്ടോ? 4 ഏതാ? ആ
മറ്റേത് പോയേക്കുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ ഹോളിലാൻഡും ക്യാമറയും പോയത്.
ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ അത്രയും പോട്ടെ.
അല്ല അത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഇവിടെ വേറെ ബാറ്ററി നിങ്ങളുടെ സൈഡിൽ ഇവിടുന്ന് അവിടോട്ടാ ദൂരമുള്ളത്, അങ്ങോട്ട് വരാനേ.
എടാ ഇത് 88, ഇത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ അത് തീരുമ്പോൾ വിഷ്ണുവിന് എടുത്ത് ഇത് കൊടുക്കാം. ഈ സ്മോൾ റിംഗ്
ഇത് ചെറുത് പോയാൽ മതി.
അല്ല സ്മോൾ റിംഗ് കൊടുക്കണമെങ്കിൽ
അല്ല അവിടെ അഡാപ്റ്റർ അവിടെ.
ഓക്കെ.
വേറൊരു
So welcome back to Lisa Cup 2025. So all the league matches have been completed. So as expected, Legends Kerala have won their last match against Maple Marvels convincingly, and with the help of their net run rate, they have qualified into the quarterfinals as second place from Pool D. So now let's get into some real action with the quarterfinals lined up here. So the 2 quarterfinals coming up. The first match, quarterfinal number 1, will be between KKR versus Legends Kerala, and the second quarterfinal will be between Kerala Sports Club and London Sports Club.
വിഷ്ണു റെഡിയായേ?
So the news from the centre for the quarterfinal number 1 is KKR have won the toss and they have elected to field first. So Legends Kerala will be batting first here in this most important quarterfinal, and the 2 batsmen out in the middle to open the innings will be Kingsley and Clint Thomas. Let's see who will be the bowler for KKR to start the proceedings for KKR. Kingsley will be on strike. It's a big match. It's a do or die match, knockout match. So the team that loses, they will be out of the tournament. So a very, very important match for both the teams. No chance for errors. Kingsley to face the first delivery. Here we go. That's in the air towards the deep extra cover region. Will just be a single. So Kingsley is off the mark with that single from the first delivery. That was in the air, but there was no fielder, luckily for him. That brings Clint Thomas on strike. He's been striking the ball really well in the last 2 matches. Abhijit is the bowler for KKR. Abhijit to Clint. In the air. Chance of a catch, but that's been hit really well by Clint Thomas. A 6 to start the innings for Clint Thomas. As I said, he's been striking the ball really well. The confidence is shown from the last match. A blistering innings against Maple Marvels, and he starts with a 6 of the very first delivery he faces. Bowler under pressure now. Abhijit to Clint once again. Goes for that swing towards that square leg region, unable to connect. Will be a dot delivery, but that's an excellent start here by Clint and Legends Kerala. 7 on the board, 3 deliveries completed. Fuller length delivery, much better from the bowler, but equally well played by the batsman. Looking for a double there. Good running there by Clint. Not a great throw on the bounce. Batsman easily managing 2 runs. That was Some good cricket there, very well bowled, equally well played, and some good running. So 9 on the board so far now. 2 deliveries remaining in the first over. Oh, slower delivery tried by the bowler. Batsman had read that but wasn't able to find the middle of the bat there. Will be a dot delivery. So 1 delivery remaining in the first over. 9 on the board. Can Clint finish it with another boundary, or can Abhijit come back with a wicket in his first over? Abhijit to Clint. Oh, good delivery, good delivery. Back of the length delivery there by Abhijit, deceiving the batsman. 1 more dot ball to finish the over. So after the completion of over number 1, score 9 for the loss of no wicket. Clint Thomas 8 from 5. Kingsley 1 of 1. Kingsley back on strike here. The new bowler for KKR, number 77. Short delivery, tries to go for the pull. Unable to find any connection. Umpire says that's 1 bounce for the over. So I guess that went over the wicket. Initially it looked like it went down the leg side. Solo Joseph is the bowler for KKR. It's a good bowler. Solo to Kingsley. Another good delivery, but this time umpire says that's way too outside the tramp line. So will be called a wide, and it is a wide. So 1 more to the total in the form of extras. Score moves to 10. This time he gets some bat, but not enough to score a boundary, but will get a single. Brings back Clint on strike. Will just be a single there. So good start here by Solo, conceding just 2 runs of the first 2 deliveries. But let's see what he can do against the man in form, Clint Thomas. Solo to Clint. Again, another good delivery. This time, again swiveling towards that square leg region, but not able to get any sort of connection there. Will just be a single. 3 runs conceded by Solo in 3 deliveries. He won't be too disappointed with that, but he would love a wicket here, especially Kingsley. Another back of length delivery, chance of a run out, but batsman safely manages to get a single there. Another single, no boundaries considered this over. 13 on the board, 1.4 overs completed. Oh, that's hit on his head. I hope the batsman is okay. That was a good bouncy delivery by Solo. I told you he's an excellent bowler. Batsman looks okay, so that's a good thing. No damage done there. But an excellent over so far by Solo. Just 4 runs conceded of his first 5 deliveries. This time Clint gets enough bat, and that's gone out of the park. What a good shot there. Clint Thomas looking really dangerous once again for the opponents. Maple Marvels have felt the heat in the last match, and this time KKR. So 6 to finish that over. So after the completion of over number 2, score 19 for the loss of no wicket. To bowl the third over, it's Akhil, one of the best bowlers. This will be an interesting competition between Akhil and Kingsley. Oh, in the slot, and Kingsley grabs it with both his hands, and that's out of the stadium, I must say. What a great shot. Used all his power and gets underneath that ball and lofts it over that deep mid-wicket region for a gigantic six. Kingsley, he will be really happy with that result. That will give him a lot of confidence. He's been struggling in the both matches, but this six will give him a lot of confidence. Again down the leg side, and again that's been helped towards another maximum. Oh my God, this is not what KKR expected from their premier fast bowler Akhil. He is such a great bowler, but when Kingsley is in form, no bowler is safe in this ground. Back-to-back sixers. 12 of the first two deliveries from Akhil's over. Oh, slower delivery this time, and he gets an inside edge, and that's been taken by the keeper. Excellent comeback there by Akhil. Gets his man, but already conceded 12 of his first two deliveries. Won't be happy with that though. That's why there's no much celebrations. But Kingsley playing a great hand there. He's done the damage for his team. Kingsley, 14 of 5. Goes back to the pavilion, and that brings the new batsman on strike, Matthew. Akhil Ashok, meanwhile, conceding 12 of first two deliveries and coming back with a wicket. Still 3 deliveries remaining in this over. Legends Kerala have got a move on here. Let's go moving to 31, and the momentum is definitely with Legends. But that wicket, can KKR come back? Matthew for the first time in the quarter-final. Outside edge, takes a single, is off the mark. Brings back Clint on strike. Is it a 6 of the last over from Solo? So he'll be full of confidence. Fuller length delivery, not able to get underneath the ball. Will just get a single. It's a good comeback here by Akhil Ashok. 12 of the first two deliveries, a wicket and then 2 singles. Can Matthew finish with this over with a boundary? Oh, slower delivery. Batsman was way too early for that pull. Finally managing some bat and chance of a run out there. But good running between the wickets. 2 more to the total. So after the completion of over number 3, Legends Kerala have scored 35 for the loss of 1 wicket. ഓവറിൽ 35. ഇതാരാ ബോളർ? Jinu. So the fourth over will be bowled by Jinu Laza, another great bowler from the side of KKR. The sides have changed after the completion of over number 3. Jinu to Clint, left-hand bowler, over the wicket. Goes for the reverse. Hasn't middled the ball, but that's a good call by Clint. Sends back Matthew. Jinu to Clint once again. Left arm over the wicket. Oh, excellent delivery right in the block hole. No chance for the batsman. There's no leg bias that hits the pad of Clint. So 2 dot deliveries to start in this over.
എവിടെ ഇപ്പോൾ യൂസ് ചെയ്യണം? അത് ലോ ആക്കിട്ടോ. കുറച്ച്.
Another full length delivery. The batsman tried to walk down the track just to unsettle the bowler, but the bowler was smart enough not to do anything silly. He sticks to his line. Full length Yorker gets an inside edge. Will just get a single that will bring Matthew on strike. This is an excellent over so far from Jinu. Exactly the over KKR was looking for. Matthew goes down for the sweep, but hasn't connected. In the end, one more dot ball. What an over this is turning out to be from Jinu. After that, conceding 15 runs of that last over, this is exactly what KKR wanted. So Jinu to Matthew once again, 5th delivery of this 4th over. This time Matthew gets enough bat and that should go all the way for a boundary. There's no fielder down that fine leg region. That's a favorite shot of Matthew, and that when he plays that often it goes to the boundary. So boundary of the 5th delivery after conceding just 1 run in the first 4 balls. Still not a bad over, 5 runs conceded. Just 1 delivery remaining. Can he pick a wicket, or can Matthew score 1 more boundary and make this over really big? Jinu to Matthew, 4th over. Full toss, outside edge, and that's it. He picks a wicket. That's exactly what Jinu was looking for. Conceding just 5 runs and picking up an important wicket. Oh, an excellent over comes to end. And after the completion of over number 4, Legends Kerala are 40 for the loss of 2 wickets. So over number 5 will be bowled again by Akil Ashok, and it will be Clint on strike, and the new batsman Alan Saju will be on strike. So Akil Ashok is confident enough to bring himself back for second over, conceding 15 of the first over, so 16 of the first over. So this has to be a very crucial over in the context of this game. Akil to Clint. Goes for the reverse and Clint corrects again, and that's another 6. This is not turning out to be really great for Akil Ashok. 16 of the first over, and he starts with the 6 of the very first delivery in over number 5. Again, Legends Kerala has got back that momentum. Clint looking really dangerous here, 23 of 13. Akil to Clint. Again, Ray goes for the reverse. This time not enough bat, but will still get a couple. Looking for the couple. Chance of a run out, but the batsmen are quick enough to get that double. So 2 more to the total. Score moves to 50. 50 comes up for Legends Kerala. Sorry, 48 on the board. 48 after the completion of 4.2 overs. Clint is looking really dangerous here. 25 of 14. especially that reverse hit of Akil Ashok. Not an easy shot to play. Comes down the track this time. Again goes for that reverse and this time gets a top edge, and that will go again for another boundary. What an expensive spell this is turning out to be for Akil Ashok. I don't know what was going on there, because Jinu Lazar had bowled a really good over last over. Maybe they should have gone to Jinu for the second over. Instead, they went back to Akil Ashok, who's conceded 16 of his first over, and now again he's conceded 12 of the first 3 deliveries. Akil to Clint. Full toss. Oh, that was a juicy full toss. Clint will be really disappointed with that. That hit, that's gone straight to the stumps, and Clint loses his wicket. So the breakthrough has been done here, but as I said, the damage has been done already by Clint, scoring 29 runs of 16 deliveries. 52 on the board, 4.4 overs, still 8 deliveries remaining, and that brings the new batsman into the middle, Nasakat. Another dangerous hitter. Akil to Nasakat. Oh, what a delivery. Absolute peach of a delivery there by Akil. Those boundaries have really hurt his emotions, I guess. Comes back with a peach of a delivery there. Gets a very important dot ball. So the last ball coming out, 52 on the board. Can Akil finish with another dot ball? Goes full this time. Hits straight. That'll just be a single. So after the completion of over number 5, score 53. This is a great start for Legends Kerala. Already 53 on the board with still 6 deliveries remaining. If they can get another 13 runs, that will take the team total to 65, which should be a good score to defend in this quarter final. You just can't predict the game of cricket. KKR have convincingly won their 2 matches in their league stages, and they've got some good batsmen in their side, so they won't mind a target of 60, but anything above 70, that will definitely hurt KKR. But it's a long way to go. The bowler to bowl the last over for KKR is Tony, and the batsman will face is Nasakat. Alan Saju on non-strike. He hasn't faced a delivery yet. How many can Legends Kerala score in this last over? Tony to Nasakat. Will be called a wide. Well left by Nasakat. Didn't go for any fancy shots there. He knew it was outside the tramp line, so he lets it go. Picks up an extra run and an extra delivery there. Score moves to 54. Oh, good comeback there by Tony. Back of a length delivery. Not short enough for that pull shot, and not full enough to get underneath. That's a good delivery by Tony. Another slow delivery. Oh, that's suicidal. I don't know what he was doing. Alan wanted the strike. Alan called for the strike. All Nasakat had to do was just stand there and wait till Alan reaches the other end. Instead, he went for the run, and there was no chance Alan could make to the opposite end. And in the end, he loses his wicket in the form of a run out, and he hasn't faced the ball yet. So mind went blank, I guess, for Nasakat there. When he saw Allen running, he just kept running as well. So the new batsman is Javas. 3 deliveries remaining in this over. This is a good over so far by Tony. Just conceding 1 run in the form of wide. Another good delivery, but this time it's outside the line. So umpire says it's a wide. So 1 more to the total in the form of extra. 55 on the board. 4 legal deliveries remaining in the first innings of this quarterfinal number 1. How many more can Legends score? 4 balls remaining. Tony to Javas. In the slot, goes for the shot, but straight to the fielder, and he takes the catch comfortably. So Javas has to go back to the pavilion after facing just 1 ball. He had to go for the shot. There was no other option, but unfortunately not able to clear the boundary, instead losing his wicket, and another dot ball. The new batsman walking out to the middle is Jinto. Has played an excellent cover drive, 6 in the last game. Sorry, in the first game. So he's not mugged with his batting. So still 3 deliveries remaining. Tony to Jindo. Oh, that's way too outside the line. Batsman going for that cut shot. But we'll get an extra run and an extra delivery there. Score moves to 56. 3 deliveries remaining. The first innings. 56 on the board. Can they score at least 2 boundaries in the next 3 ball? Chinto is capable. Again, lets it go. And again, that's a wide. So the plan is simple from Tony. He just doesn't want a ball to the stumps. Trying to keep it way too outside, but that's a very tight call. Bowler thinks that he was unlucky, but it's still a wide. 57 on the board. 3 deliveries remaining. Tony to Jindo. That's a 4th wide of this over. Full toss, gets an outside edge, and it flies towards that short out man region. That should go for a boundary, and it is a boundary. That's a welcome boundary for Legends Kerala. Not where the batsman intended, but still will take that 4 runs all day long. Score moves to 61. 2 deliveries remaining. Jinto, can he score 1 more boundary? As I said, 70 will be a good score. This time plays it straight to the bowler. He fails to collect, so will just be a single. So Nasakat will be on strike for the last delivery. Hasn't had enough connection with the bat so far. 1 of 4 deliveries. He has to hit this ball for a 6 or a 4. 62 on the board. Tony to bowl the last delivery of first innings. Goes for the reverse and gets enough bat this time. And that should be a boundary. That's exactly what Legends Kerala wanted, to get that momentum going on while fielding. So 66 is what Legends Kerala have scored. So the target for KKR will be 67. I would say that is a very tough target for KKR, because Legends Kerala have got some good bowlers as well. But again, KKR batting lineup is really strong, and they will try their best to score the 67 runs. Will be an interesting match. So let's take a break and come back for the second innings in a short while. So we are back with the chase here. 67 the target. Robbins to bowl the first over. He's already bowled one ball against Abhijit. Went for a single. Ashish on strike. Ashish hits towards extra cover region for a great shot, and that's the first boundary. He's a dangerous batsman, Ashish. We all know that. So if KKR has to score 67, he has to take the strike and he has to take the charge. He starts with the boundary of the first delivery he faces against Robbins. This is a good start by KKR. Positive start here. Robbins to Ashish once again. Oh, what a shot! What a shot that is from Ashish. That looks so elegant, and that's gone out of the park for a straight six. Straight away Robbins under pressure. That was a full leg delivery. Batsman gets underneath that and it lofts it straight. Oh, he reminds me of the master blaster Sachin Tendulkar. Oh, what a great shot. He's got the same height. Another short delivery, this time pulls it towards the long on region. Will not take a second against Javas. So one more to the total in the form of a single. They've got the start, 12 on the board so far, 4 deliveries completed. This is exactly the start KKR was looking for. Now it's Abhijit, Ambadi. Robbins to Ambadi. Outside the off stump. Umpire says no, it's inside the line. Will be a dot delivery. 6 over 67. So nearly 11 runs per over required, and they've already got 12 of the first 5 deliveries. If they get a boundary here, that will be a bonus for them. Full toss, straight to the fielder. Matthew drops it, and that will be a single for Ambadi. He's not had the greatest day so far, Matthew. With the ball, with the bat, or now in the field as well, under huge pressure. And so after the completion of over number 1, score 13 for the loss of no wicket. Excellent start here by KKR in this stage. This is going to be an exciting match for sure. Will Legends Kerala come back with some excellent overs? Or will Ashish take their team towards the semi-final? Ambadi is a great hitter as well. So to bowl the second over, it will be Sharath against Ambadi. Full toss, hits it straight and hits it long. No chance for the fielder. That's a 6 from the bat of Ambadi this time, not from Ashish. Oh, what a start, what a chase we are seeing here. 19 on the board already, 1.1 overs completed. Bowler under huge pressure, conceding a 6 of his first delivery. Another chance, this time just a single. Outside edge towards the point region. Brings back Ashish on strike. But now the bowler has to come back really strong in this over. 7 of the first 2 deliveries against Ashish now. And wow, what a shot. What a shot again from Ashish. He means business here. He doesn't want to waste any time. What great batting here. The second 6 from his bat. The second of this over. 1 from Ambadi and now 1 from Ashish. 13 runs again conceded of the first 3 deliveries. Bowler under huge pressure. Score just jumps to 26 already, chasing a target of 67. They are making it look really low. Ashish again, his wicket is really crucial here for Legends. Sharath to Ashish. This time helicopter straight towards the long off fielder. Will just be a single. They've got the runs already, 14 runs already of the first 4 deliveries. So they don't want to take any risk of being run out. Both batsmen capable of hitting long boundaries. Ambadi again. Sharath to Ambadi. My God! Look at that shot! How did he manage so much power in that shot? Third 6 of this over. This time over extra cover. Would you believe that? Ambari is turning on this game. Sharath. Oh, good comeback finally in the last delivery, but already the damage has been done. 20 runs conceded in that over, just in the second over. So after the completion of 2 overs, scored 33 for the loss of no wicket. Just 34 runs required now in 4 overs. This is some chase here by KKR. Ashish and Ambari both are still out in the middle. Ashish looking really dangerous. Not to forget Ambari as well. 2 huge sixes in the last over. So the captain has called Robbins back into the attack once again for his second over. He needs this partnership to be broken. Robbins to Ashish. Let's see what he can do. Short delivery. Bowler says, leg umpire says it's 1 for the over. So that's a dot delivery to start. But they are going for the shots in every ball. No respect whatsoever for any bowler. Oh, 2 strong teams meet each other here in the quarterfinal. Again short delivery. This time it's way outside the off stump line and that will be a wide. Score still moving in the form of extras now. 34 on the board. 33 of 23. Just around 7 runs per over now required. Oh, what a shot! Another pickup shot, this time towards square leg region. Very well fielded by the fielder. No chance for a second. That should have been second. 2 runs, but to both the batsmen. Not quick enough there. They said a single is fine as long as they don't lose wicket. They are in the game. Again, Robbins to Ambari this time. Down the track he comes, slaps the ball towards the point region, and that's a boundary. He can play shots all over the wicket. A 6 towards long on, a 6 towards extra cover, and now a boundary towards deep point region. This is excellent batting here by KKR. Not fearing of any bowlers and playing positive cricket here. 39 on the board already in 2.3 overs. Slower delivery once again, but this time there is a protection in deep cover region. Will just be a single. Score moves to 40. 2.4 overs completed. Still 2 deliveries remaining in this over. Robbins, they have to break this partnership. Some changes in the field. He wants the deep square leg fielder inside the circle and he sends the short point fielder to deep point. So extra protection in the offside. So the line has to be really outside the off stump. He cannot afford to bowl on the pads because there's absolutely no protection in the square leg region. Helicopter comes and that will be another boundary. There's nothing much the bowlers can do now. When Ashish is in such good form. What a good shot. A Yorker being converted into a boundary. 44 on the board. Last delivery coming up. Over number 3. In the air, chance of a catch. Keeper calls for it. Keeper takes it. Finally, they have got their man. Ashish is back to the pavilion. But what an innings he has played. 23 of 9 deliveries. What more can the captain ask from your premier batsman when you are chasing 67 against Legends Kerala? Great start here by KKR. 44 of 3 overs. Now all they require is 23 in 18 deliveries. Still the game is not done. Game is not done. So finally, Legends Kerala have got the first wicket, but still Ambadi is still out in the middle, and the new batsman to join Ambadi will be Akil Ashok. He'll be on non-strike end to bowl the fourth over. And I think the most crucial over of this game is Allen. 18 balls 23. If he can restrict this over below 6 runs per over and get an wicket or two, that will again change the game for Legends' favour. But let's see. Allen to Ambadi. Short delivery, trying for that reverse. Unable to find any bat. Will be a dot delivery. So that's a good start there by Allen. Every dot ball will create some pressure in the batsman's mind. Just 7 runs required per over. I don't think they have to go for unnecessary shots. Goes towards the deep point region. Will just be a single. All they need, there is no calculation of run rate in a quarter-final match, so they don't have to do anything silly, KKR. All they require is 22 of 16. Singles, doubles and an odd boundaries will take them to their target. But let's see what's the approach from Akil Ashok here. Will he go for the big shots? Allen to Akil. Goes down on the knees and tries to hit towards the deep point region. Reverse hit, but again unable to middle the ball. Another dot delivery. These dot balls will definitely create pressure. It's KKR's game to lose here now. 15 balls, 22 runs. Wide delivery down the leg side. Is it? Umpire says the batsman had shuffled way too much and it was very close to the stumps. So that won't be a wide. I think they're still looking for some boundaries here. KKR. They think the target is too big, so they have to score boundaries. But one more dot delivery. What an over this is turning out to be from Alan Saju. This is what Alan Saju is made of. A man of steel here. 4 dot deliveries in this over, conceding just 1 run in this crucial over. As I said, if he can restrict anything below 6 runs in this over, this game will change his head. And now just 1 run, and this time towards the deep extra cover will just be a single. Oh, there's a slight fumble and there's a chance of a double, and the batsman completes the double. But still, 3 of that over. An excellent over by Alan Saju. So now 2 overs 20. Suddenly the required run rate has jumped from 7 to 10. Now they have to score boundaries. There's no point taking singles now. At least 1 boundary per over and probably 5 singles. That should do. Matthew to bowl the 5th over. He's been under pressure throughout this tournament. It's considered runs. Now an important over. Can he come back? Starts with a dot delivery. This is a must-win over for Matthew, for himself personally and for the team, to get his confidence back. He has to bowl another tight over against somebody. Starts with a dot one. In the air, chance of a catch. Javas under it. Oh no, he's misjudged that catch. He thought the ball was coming straight to him. The ball just didn't come at all. And meanwhile, they have completed a second. And is there a run out? Oh, so much drama happening here. Javas thought it was a straightforward catch, but the wind just pulled the ball against him and he wasn't able to reach to the ball. And the batsman was smart enough, saw the mistake and got 2 runs for their team. But still, not a bad over so far. Just 2 of 2. They require 10 per over. Another good delivery by Matthew. Everybody is under pressure. Every single fielder is under pressure because they know the importance of this game. This is a do or die quarter-final match. There's no chance for errors here. One mistake and the opponents will snatch the game away from you. 3 of 3. Akhil has been struggling. 2 runs of 4 deliveries. Can he score a boundary here? Matthew to Akhil. Full toss. Low full toss, I must say. Nasakat, the fielder, no chance for a second. Is a very good fielder and a good throw as well. 4 of 4. Still no boundaries. The required run rate is 10. These 2 deliveries, one of them has to go for a boundary. Matthew to Abhijit. Good shot through the deep point region, but there's protection there. So just one single. An excellent over by Matthew. 5 of 5. How the game has changed. It was 27 of 24 runs and suddenly now it's getting so difficult. 16 of 7 in the air. Chance of a catch. Allen wants to get the... But no, he says no chance for a catch. Chance of a run out. Chance of a run out. The bowler fumbled there. Otherwise, Abhijit would have gone. But instead, they get 2 runs. 7 of that over. So the last over coming up. 13 runs of 6 deliveries. Oh my God. What a game of cricket. 45 runs of the first 3 overs. And would you believe, 10 runs conceded. Only 10 runs conceded in the next 2 overs. Now, the required run rate, 13 runs. 1 over, 13 runs. But the good thing for KKR is that Abhijit is on strike. He's been middling the ball really well. Now, he has to take his game for KKR. 13 of 6. Who is going to bowl the last over? Javas or Nasakat? It's Javas. Javas to bowl the last over. He will be under huge pressure here. Do or die quarter final. You win, you go to semi. You lose, you go home. Abhijit, we all know he can play shots all over the wicket. Extra cover, long on, long off, mid-wicket. But it's all about handling the pressure here. The first 2 deliveries are going to be really crucial. If they can get a boundary of the first 2 deliveries, they are in the game. Javas to Ambari. Here we go. Oh, excellent delivery. Down the leg side though, but still, I don't think there is a double there. Chance of a run out, chance of a run out, and that's gone. Again, another bad decision by the 2 batsmen. We saw something similar when Allen got run out. Exactly the same thing. That's what Ambadi says. You should have stayed there till I reached the other end. But instead they went for that second and Ambadi was short of the crease. And he has to go back to the pavilion. He is frustrated. He is really upset there. Now the game, 12 of 5. New batsman. Who is the new batsman? Is it Jinu? Jinu Laza? Yes, it is Jinu, left-handed batsman. So that will be a good thing for KKR. But again, good start here by Javas. Bowling that full-length delivery. Not giving the batsman any chance to get underneath. But can Jinu play a match-winning innings here? Just 5 deliveries remaining. 12 runs required. This ball has to go for a boundary. They can't afford a dot ball here. They just can't, KKR. Oh, they were in such a strong position. 45 of 3 overs and all of a sudden Ashish wicket has completely changed the game. Javas to Jinu, hits it to long on fielder. Good fielding there by Clint. Will just be a single. Batsman is down on the pitch. Now it's Akhil's game. He's conceded a lot of runs while bowling, but he's confident enough that he can hit those winning runs himself. He's struggling so far, just 5 of 6 deliveries, but the last 4 balls coming up. Javas to Akhil. Can he score a maximum here? Another low full toss straight to the fielder. Slight fumble. Will just be a single. They won't mind the singles. 10 of 3. Legends Kerala. What a comeback. 10 of 3. Can they finish these 3 balls without any boundary? Javas to Jinu. In the air, chance of a catch. Keeper calls for it and keeper takes it. More importantly, that's a dot ball. Oh my God. KKR, what have you done here? This was your game to lose, guys. But what a comeback here by Legends Kerala. This shows the professionalism and their ability to win tournaments. That's why Legends Kerala, one of the toughest team to beat. They can come back at any point of the game. Everyone thought after the first 3 overs KKR will walk away with this game. But now the equation 10 of 2. Unless this ball goes for a boundary, KKR will be out of the tournament if this ball doesn't go out of the boundary. The new batsman Ram Kumar is a good batsman. Low full toss, Nasakat, he won't drop, he's got buckets of hands. Another wicket. Oh my God. Javas, you beauty. But I would say the over of Alan Saju was the turning point of this game. Conceding just 3 runs in that most important over and getting Legends back into the game. That was the turning point. Equally supported by Matthew, who followed with the 5th over. And now the final touches by Javas, defending just 13 runs in the last over. And now the equation is out of the hand for KKR. 10 of 1 ball. Ajit, what can he do? Can he score a consolation boundary at least? The match is completely gone out of KKR's hand unless Javas does something silly, bowling in no ball. I don't think he will do that in this game. Javas to Ajit, the last delivery coming up. He doesn't. Keeps it simple. Just a single. Oh, is that a run out? Yeah, that's a run out. And that will be the end of the game. What a comeback by Legends Kerala. Winning the match by 9 runs eventually. And qualifying to semi-finals. The next quarter-final will be between London Sports Club and Kerala Sports Club. We'll take a small break and we'll be back with quarter-final number 2. Till then, goodbye.